Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your November 2020 overall monthly reading. We are going to be digging into some of your astrological themes as well as some oracle and a full tarot spread for you all, so stick with me till the end. I hope you have been doing wonderful out there, Sagittarius. It is always wonderful to welcome you back to the channel. For my new and returning subscribers, and if you haven't yet done so, hit that subscribe button, join the dragon family, also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy the content here. Sagittarius, this is a big month ahead, absolutely. I apologize, I'm getting these readings out a little later than I usually would like to, but as you may know, things are busy out there. It has been an intense time, and I'm telling you, I've been racing to keep up, just like a lot of us. All right, so Sagittarius, first we are going to take a peek at your astrological themes before we get into the cards, but keep in mind these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly correspond with Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all of our Sagittarius cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Sagittarius, just take a little peek quick at the astrology of the month. We are in Scorpio season. There is the sun moving right ahead in Scorpio. Mercury and Venus are traveling in Libra right now. We do have, there's our three big planets, Jupiter, your ruling planet, Pluto and Saturn all moving in Capricorn. Mars is going to be coming out of retrograde this month on the 13th. It has been retrograde for almost 2 months, and it is in the sign of Aries. So Sagittarius, the quickest thing I will tell you about this energy this month is that most of November, throughout Scorpio season really, you may be feeling a lot more sensitive, more introverted, more emotional. You know, things may bother you more than usual. You may feel a little bit more like, you know, pulling in and kind of not letting everybody into your world, because you are doing a lot of emotional processing because the Scorpio sun moves through your universal house of the 12th. That is that Pisces house. It's the last house of the astrological wheel. So when that is happening, you always feel like you're closing some cycles up. There's some things being purged, cleansed, and let go of. It's a big month of emotional release. So don't worry, it is paving the way for bigger, better spiritual things. The sun moves into your sign of Sagittarius on the 21st, and it gets our cycle going all over again for you. So in a lot of ways, that is one of the times that you will feel a little bit more reborn when that happens. So let's go ahead, let's get into your cards. Let's pull a few oracle cards for you and then get into your tarot. So dear spirits, angels, beings of light, guardians, ancestors, past and loved ones, please be with our Sagittarius for this month of November 2020. Let's see what messages and information that you have for them that is important for them to know. Show us our Sagittarius. So trust is your key word, Sagittarius. This may be, definitely look at that with the moon, with the water. It makes me think of what I just talked about with that Pisces house. It's very watery. It's very intuitive. There's a lot of emotional ups and downs, and it really is a time when you feel like you have to trust in spirit. You have to trust in the divine. There's things in your world that might be, you know, getting shaken out of your hands, and you have that sort of choice. It's like, I have to let go of the steering wheel, and I have to let spirit take over and guide me where I'm divinely meant to go. So let's get a chakra crystal card to see what gemstone or crystal are best for you to work with this month, and what chakra is coming up to be cleared for y'all. Oh, and one of of my favorite stones. It's the carnelian. I love the carnelian. This is a stone that is meant for the root and sacral. Corresponds very nicely with those. I have a nice big carnelian here that I always like to keep nearby because it's very grounding, it's very stabilizing. So that is the chakras that are really coming up. So it's all about getting your grounding, you know, gaining a better sense of stability, and also, you know, really expressing yourself. This is creative self-expression that comes through the sacral. It's also our sacred sexuality and sensuality coming up to be healed and worked with. So very, very nice stone there for you to work with, Sagittarius. Let's get a spirit animal card from our spirit animal oracle to see which animal spirit is coming up to guide and assist you this month. Ooh, deep. Okay. I'm feeling this reading for you guys. There is that Black Panther spirit. Look at that. Reclaiming your power. The number 44. Nice little synchronicity, that number there. So to me, this brings through those deep, powerful depths. Scorpio is a sign of raw power. And so this is very much about you reclaiming your power, stepping into your zone, feeling much more strong, confident, assured within yourself. Sometimes taking that journey through those deep, profound, dark places of the soul, and really gaining the messages there as well. So let's get into your tarot. We're going to be using the Grand Lux Tarot and then the Modern Witch to clarify. So dear spirits and angels, let's see Scorpio. That's Scorpio. Let's see Sagittarius, please. I'm feeling that Scorpio vibe for a lot of y'all. And I know that I have a lot of Scorpios with Sag influence and Sagittarians with Scorpio influence out there. So, you know, if you're one of those, this one may be really, really playing your tune here. This is very strong energy balancing between you two. So Spirit, let's take a peek at our Sagittarians, please. See what you have got for them. Yep. Wow, okay. All right, Sagittarius. So I would say right off of the start, looking at the center of your Celtic cross here, right in the middle is our Justice card. This is about harmony, balance, fairness, equality. Don't forget, like I said, Venus is currently in Libra. So Justice is our Libra card. That may, you know, show that when it comes to love, relationships, connections, soul connections, you may be really seeking balance, justice, things to be fairly distributed between you. And if things haven't been in balance, you're really saying, we got to get it back on track. You're willing to fight for it too. And look at that, the Empress card sitting on top of our Justice. So, wow, you are coming from a place of personal power, feeling very strong, feeling very self-assured. That sacral chakra, oh, that Panther spirit coming through, you know, coming back and reclaiming your power. Oh my goodness. And to me, that trust card, that really brings up trusting in yourself as well as the divine, and the divine that is moving through you. This is Venus energy. This is Libra. This is Taurus. And this is Libra. So wow, that divine feminine energy, that if any of you are resonating with this, is very, very strong right now. And she's saying, look, I am powerful, I'm awesome, I'm loving, I'm abundant, I'm creative, I'm sexual, I'm sensual, I'm amazing. So, you know, you got to do right by me, or I might be walking out of here. Look at what's in the past. We've got this 10 of Pentacles. This is where you're coming from. So there really is that sense of reclamation of power. 10 of Pentacles is really having that rooted, grounded, steady, balanced feeling. It's getting money in a better place. It's getting work back on track. It's really focusing on wisdom that you've accrued, the loyalties that you share between your friends and family. It's a beautiful card of stability and structure. And Three of Cups, yeah, did I say friends? I felt that, you know, and the Three of Cups is all about our friendships. And, you know, I would say, Sagittarius, this may be a time when you feel very rich in your friendships and you're coming from that place. And that's also what's really affirming you. That's what's really giving you a lot of this stability and structure. Because our values aren't always in our money, right? It's not always in those material resources. Many times it's like being rich in your emotional life, being rich in that feeling of community is so strong. And that's what's giving you this strength. It's like, look, you know, here's what I bring to the table. And you know what it feels like when energy is reciprocal, right? You know what that feels like. So going into the immediate future, we have this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also very strong Libra alignment, just like the Justice card. You know, she is kind of like a Lady Justice sort of figure. And, you know, the Queen of Swords is one tough mama. I mean, she really is. She does not put up with any funny business in her court. You mess with her, she's not gonna tolerate fools very well. And so to me, it's like she uses her feminine intuition, right? She uses that perception, but she also uses her mind very clearly, and she knows when something needs to be cut out, and she's really not very afraid of doing that. You know, she knows how to rely on those decisions and that judgment making. So, and if something's not fair, that's really, you know, she's very much about that. If something's out of balance or out of alignment. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles coming and going. Wow. In the past and in the future, there's your 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, this is that stability, groundedness, qualities, values, and boy, that is strong. Queen of Swords is a very strong, valuable queen. She knows it, and she's really going to stand up and fight for this, right? For who's loyal to her and who she's loyal to, and who's really done right by her. And it's, oh, it's very nice. It's very nice. You're really thinking about your loyalties, right? Who's loyal to me? Who's, you know, who really, you know, who do we have that reciprocal energy with? Who do we have that even exchange of energetic flow? It's very important, right? Because there's a lot of narcissists out there. There's a lot of energy vampires and people that are very draining. And so to me, I do feel, Sag, that you are kind of weighing those options and kind of saying, okay, who's just here for the fun and the good times, but who's here, you know, when things get tougher? Who are my real friends? Who are my solid core that I can really count on? And I think you've got some. I really do. I feel like you've got some really good people in your life. And they're kind of setting that bar pretty high to your standard of what relationships should be and feel like. On the subconscious card, we have got this Five of Swords. This is very much the energy of stand up and fight or cut your losses and walk away. It is also that feeling of people that may try to win at all cost, or they can be very manipulative and they're just playing games to get ahead or using you to get ahead. So you may be, you know, pondering all that, thinking that over. You know, if you have someone like that in your life or a situation or even a work situation that's like that, you may be very much thinking about, you know, should I continue trying to fight for this situation or this person, or should I just get on out? Yep, King of Wands. I mean, this is your very passionate, fiery energy, Sagittarius. This can be Leo, Aries, Sag, that King of Wands. It's very bold. It's very much about leadership. And so you're really thinking about taking action on something that doesn't feel in balance or doesn't feel quite right. And message from Spirit crowning the spread. Yeah, they're recognizing that this is causing tension. It is causing potential conflicts. It's stressing you out. That's a card of stress, right? It's you know, it's sparks flying, which can sometimes be important. You know, we need those sparks to get our energy flowing, but if it's going nowhere and it's just devolving into pointless conflict, then it just creates stress. Ooh, yeah, Four of Cups. Ooh, yeah, you're over it. This is not a good feeling. This is not good sparks for you, I would say, for most of you, that if you're resonating with this. The Four of Cups is definitely that feeling of being fed up, having put your life on hold for someone else, or waiting, and feeling like, are you ever going to, are you ever going to come around? Are you ever going to get it? Feeling kind of dissatisfied with something, and just being, sick of it, just sick and tired of it. And so, yeah, Spirit is really recognizing, Sagittarius, this is a situation that you're going to have to address. And they are going to help you with it. If all you got to do is ask. All you've got to do is reach out to Spirit and say, please help me deal with this situation. If I need to walk away, help me to walk away. If I need to just get on with it. You may not even have to walk away, Sagittarius. It may just be the process of getting busy living your own life, doing your own thing, having fun again, irregardless of whether, XYZ falls into place, whether it's a person, a job, a relationship, etc. So let's get you some advice here. Very nice. Oh, okay. I love this card. So suggested approach, yes, is to definitely bloom where you're planted. Be happy with just, your own company, Sagittarius. That Nine of Pentacles is all about grounding, stability. Yet again, it's a little bit like that Empress card. Yeah, she is that energy. She has foresight, she has balance, she has grounding. This is somebody that, is, if you're single, it's like, it's not because, it's just because you're kind of like, nobody has really been worthy of me. Nobody has come along that's really good enough. So yeah, I'm going to do my own thing. But to me, this is a business owner. This is an entrepreneur. This is somebody that, really does their own thing and ends up being quite successful in the long run. Eight of Wands. Wow. So Sagittarius, Spirit is really saying that not only do you have this success and this business foresight and all of these really positive things going on, but it's happening quicker than you may realize. And if you allow those doors to start opening, those messages are going to come in. Communication's going to start moving. Mars is going direct on the 13th, so we are moving along quicker. That's beautiful. And if you have a project or you have something that you really want to get going, the time is good, right? It's time to start working on that. It's time to start laying the groundwork or taking it to the next level if you're already in progress of working on it. It's very nice. So this does not surprise me at all. Doesn't surprise me. We have got Libra energy all over this spread. Oh my goodness. So we have, Queen of Swords, Justice, Two of Swords. These are all Libra cards. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra. You may have a Libra person in your life. But to me, a lot of this is very much about you making those sometimes tough decisions to have balance, harmony, equality, and fairness. This is also saying there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make. Two of Swords is always decision making. And it's not always decisions we want to have to make. That's why the blindfold is there, right? Because it's like, oh, I don't really want to see this. Do I really want to deal with this? Yeah, we kind of got to. We kind of got to. Nine of Cups. And yeah, it's to do with your contentment, Sagittarius. It's all to do with what's making you happy, what's not making you happy. There's a little bit of this energy in both of these cards. Look at those arms that are crossed. It's like, yeah, this one's a little happier, sure. Nine of Cups is more about wish fulfillment. But both of them are ready to take it to the next level, right? Both of them are sort of like, well, this is good, but 10 would be like the best. So, it's really making choices to get to that next level. Hopes and fears position is that 10 of Swords. There could be a fear of loneliness, isolation, intellectual, mental anguish or pain or anxiety. You could also be, you know, already worrying about that right now. Worrying about worrying. That's an interesting one, but it's kind of what that position and that card would put together, is that you may be like, oh gosh, I don't, you almost don't want to face some of this stuff because you know it's going to create, you know, a lot of thoughts and a lot of emotions that you're going to have to deal with. But the Ten of Swords is also ending that cycle, right? It's coming to a closure. So let's get a clarifier on this card. Six of Cups. So for some of you guys, this could be clearing some old inner child work or some old family dynamics. It could also be questions of what am I supposed to do with XYZ that's from my past. Somebody that, you know, I just can't seem to let go of and they just keep coming back around. I keep worrying about it. And you're just really hoping to clear that energy. That's very much what that is about. So there on our outcome, Sagittarius, we do have another very fiery, feisty card. That is our Seven of Wands. Very much standing in your power, feeling very assured that your position or opinions are correct. I would say that, you know, you're not afraid to back down from what you believe in, which is a positive. But the only thing that I would say about the card is please do pick your battles wisely, because sometimes it's not worth the investment of energy. Keep your energy for the battles that are worth fighting. Four of Swords. Yes, look at that. Oh, Sagittarius. Like I told you at the very beginning of the reading, most of November, you know, you're dealing with some 12th house cycles, and they are kind of tiring, and they do require rest, recovery, because you are releasing a lot of things that are ready to go. So in between those times of, you know, fighting the good fight here, it's also time to get some peace, some relaxation, some recovery from those battles as well. So do make sure to take time to restore yourself as well. Three of Cups coming up again on the bottom here, Sagittarius. To me, that just reaffirms the fact that you have really got a strong circle of very supportive, very true friends. You know, people that you can really be honest with and they can be honest with you. And the World card is coming up here on this cycle. So they are going to help you through some of these big cycles. With the World, many times it's one door closing, another door opening. It's Saturn rulership. So it is about learning those big lessons in life, and something coming to the next phase, really gaining the wisdom so that you can progress upward. So let's get an affirmation for you on all of this. Oh, Saggy. Yes, I'm sleepy. I'm getting ready to go to bed after this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We have got the sun coming through with the card of intensity. So yes, like I said, there are some intense times here. Creation, destruction, very strong ambition. So fly too close and what falls back? Feathers, splints, and sealing wax. So they're talking about Icarus, right? Who flew too close to the sun. That's what that's talking about. So Sagittarius, like I said, moderate your intensity this month because I feel like there are a lot of intense energies. You know, make sure that you're getting a balance of rest and relaxation along with working on your goals and moving towards your dreams. So I hope you have an amazing November, y'all, and I will be seeing you very soon. Take care.